Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. It is Thursday. Today is May the 6th. It's National Nurses Day, so happy Nurses Day to each and every nurse out there. National Beverage Day. National Crepe Suzette Day, or Creepy Suzette Day, but I think it's Crepe Suzette. National Day of Prayer. National Day of Reason, and World Password Day. So this is a day you tell everybody your passwords. Heidi, what's your password?
Or it's a day to change your password.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, and I don't want Heidi to tell anybody her password because I know what her password is.
And we can't talk about that on the radio.
Don't share that on the radio. Also, it is a Thursday. That means we have a Dear John letter, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Heidi's take is on this, but it's from a husband whose wife is snooping through his phone and causing some issues, and it'll be interesting to see if we both come down. I think we will probably come down on the same side on this, but you can chime in with your advice if you'd like at facebook.com/John and Heidi Show.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. A new poll of over 2,000 Americans reveal a whopping 67% of the people feel more alone now than before COVID. So, I feel really, really alone. So that's really sad. I'm sad to hear that. Good idea to pick up a phone and call somebody who might be feeling alone and just talk to them, even if it's just on the phone. It's awesome to see people in person, but call and talk to them on the phone. The human voice is an amazing thing. The poll also finds 55% feel like they have completely lost their sense of community over the last year. So, again, reach out to people you know and let them know you love them. Also, another poll found 7 in 10 elderly Americans were forced to become more tech-savvy because of lockdowns.
Right? Well, yeah.
They're like, how does this Zoom thing work? Grandpa, put your pants on. What? So, it is very interesting to see how that happened. But again, 7 on 10. So 70% of elderly people had to learn how to use technology. Mm-hmm. So surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by timeforrehab.com. A Florida man being booked into a jail allegedly sought to smuggle some narcotics into the lockup. They were hidden inside his leg. A prosthetic
fake leg. Okay.
Yeah. Police say 37-year-old Keith Adams was arrested during a traffic stop. Adams was a passenger in a vehicle sitting atop a glass pipe which contained thick white residue.
Yeah.
Tested positive for cocaine. He was struggling with police, taken to the ground where he was handcuffed, arrested for cocaine possession. And he has a prosthetic leg. He specifically asked before transport to jail, they did, if there was anything concealed in his leg. Warning, anything being brought into the jail will be additional charges. He said, nope, it's all good. Then they got there, and guess what?
Guess what we found?
They found a bunch of stuff. It had a gram of fentanyl, a stash of Xanax pills. Got himself in a little extra trouble for that.
A little bit of trouble.
Yeah, 3 felony charges, 1 misdemeanor. He's got 2 pending narcotics cases for his alleged possession of methamphetamines, cocaine, and fentanyl. So, not a good plan. That is what happens when your brain is on drugs. Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com. Elon Musk is going to be on Saturday Night Live this weekend.
I heard about
He's been testing some of his jokes on Twitter ahead of time, and some of the cast members are saying, I don't want to work with Elon because of his stance on lockdowns. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes on Saturday
And I'm
night.
sure that's really going to affect his life.
Yeah,
I'm sure that this is exactly what he's been holding out for.
I'm pretty sure he's not really too concerned.
No, it's
Cher
ridiculous.
posted a touching tribute to former Moonstruck co-star Olympia Dukakis, who passed away last weekend at age 89.
Oh, I guess I hadn't heard that.
Yeah,
That's
Olympia
too
Dukakis
bad.
won Best Supporting Actress for her role in that movie, Moonstruck. And Judy Garland's Malibu Beach home. It was where Judy Garland lived with her second husband, Vincent Minnelli, their daughter Liza.
Yeah.
It was from there. It says it was built in 1947. They lived there in the 50s. It's for sale now, completely rebuilt in 2013. It's priced at $3.895 million.
Yeah, we'll take 2.
Yeah, so probably won't be moving anytime soon. I'm sure it's beautiful. I do have a link to it if you want to see it. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of RadioSavings.com. China has unveiled a fleet of drones that can track and destroy stealth aircraft. What? That doesn't sound like a good thing. So I'm not sure exactly what they're working on, but doesn't sound like it's
doesn't sound like it's
recreational.
up to anything good at all.
Police in Spain arrested a burglary suspect because he broke into a bar. He was pretty easy to catch because he broke into a bar and he drank a lot and he got drunk,
Passed out.
and he fell asleep in the bar that he broke into.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he was laying on a sofa snoozing. Pfizer says international criminals are now selling counterfeit COVID vaccines. So saying be careful because these are not tested. They don't know what's in them.
Neither are the other ones.
Well, these are less tested and less, I don't know, counterfeit.
You just can't make
Would you
this
just
stuff
stop?
up.
I don't know. I don't know what they're counterfeit. I don't know. I'm moving on. Greek authorities say Coast Guard divers have seized more than 46 kilograms, that's like 101 pounds, of cocaine. It was found hidden behind a water intake grate in the hull of a cargo ship that arrived in Greece. It came from Brazil. So, yeah, they're like, okay, well, what's this for? Oh, we didn't even know that was there.
Sure.
Organizers of the Tokyo Olympics announced tougher coronavirus measures, such as daily testing of athletes, to reassure an increasingly skeptical Japanese public that they should still do this. There's already a bunch of people in Japan that are facing a resurgence of COVID-19, and they're going, should we really be doing this right now? So I guess they're trying to calm everybody down and say, no, it's going to be okay. And a Belgian artist has created a portable terrarium filled with live plants that you can wear over your head to protect you from COVID-19. Because if you wear this, nobody will come near you. It's just ridiculous. It's very bizarre. That is your scoop of the day. Comes your way courtesy of RadioSavings.com.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
And it's time right now for Dear John Letters. All right, we post our Dear John Letters on our Facebook page. I think I posted it Tuesday, but if you didn't get a chance and you'd like to chime in, you can still do that. I'm going to read it right now, and then we're going to see what Heidi's advice is, and then I'll give you my advice as well. Here we go. Dear John, should I be concerned? My wife was messing with my phone and started asking me about all of the people I've called or messaged. I use my phone for work and have many clients saved in there. I do auto detailing. She's worried that something is happening with some of my clients. It's not. I've never even had a single thought of cheating on my wife. I love her to the moon and back. I'm not sure how to prove that to her. I'm concerned because she was looking up the clients on Facebook and has been focused on a few of them in particular. I've never even met most of these people in person. I just clean their cars. There's nothing going on. One of the guys I work with said he would put a lock screen on his phone. I think that would only make it worse. What do you think I can do? Should I do the lock screen thing? Signed, Detail Guy. I'm going to yield to Heidi first, then I'll tell you what I would do. Go ahead, Heidi.
Don't put a lock screen on your phone.
I
If
agree
you've
with
got
that.
things to hide from your wife, that's your issue, nobody else's. And if you're that miserable in your relationship that you need to hide things from your spouse, then you might want to just move on now.
So I agree in a sense. I wouldn't put a lock screen on there because, again, you shouldn't keep things. Or if you do, put a lock screen, but let your spouse know what it is. My phone has a lock screen and so does yours, but we know how to
For
get
security
in there.
reasons. Yeah, if like the phone would get stolen or
Yeah.
whatever, but we know
So-
each other's lock
Yeah,
screen.
so I can get in your phone, you can get in mine.
Yeah.
I've got no
I have nothing to
concern at all. If Heidi was looking through my phone, it wouldn't matter. Now, here's one of the things I did do, and I even put this on our Facebook page too. It says John's note, because I was wondering, is that common? It is. 3/4 of the women surveyed, they talked to 1,000 women, 3/4 of them admitted that they have looked through their guys' text messages and calls. So you need to understand, that's 75%.
Okay.
Dude, it's not just your girlfriend, or is it his wife? Not just your wife. It's pretty common. They're wondering, what are you up to? What's going on? Just be honest. That's my advice.
Okay, well, for the record, I don't go through your phone. I have
Okay,
no
you
reason
can
to because
anytime
I
you
trust you, but I know your password. It's not like you're trying to
No.
keep anything from me or lock me out. Now, if you would, that would be a different story.
So now let's go back to, again, I think what you said made a lot of sense on here, sir. It says, I think it would only make things worse, because his friend was saying, I'd
would
put a
make
lock screen.
things worse.
It would make things worse. Here's what you do. You're trying to fix the problem, but what you're trying to fix is just a symptom of the problem, because you're thinking that the problem is her looking at your phone. That's not the problem. Why does she think that something's going on? Find out what that is and fix that. If she thinks something's going on because A, something's going on, well, she's right. So hopefully that's not it. You said in here you're not, so I'm going to take you at your word. But if she thinks something's going on because you're being secretive for some reason, or if you're spending a lot of time away doing things, if she thinks you're doing something, there's a reason she thinks that. Now, sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes I know of people who, when they start dating someone, that person that they're dating had a bad experience in the past, and they just assume everybody's going to do that. So maybe it literally has nothing to do with you. But I would talk to your wife and find out, wait, why do you think something's going on? Nothing's happening. What is making you think this? And if there's an action that you're doing, if there's something you're doing that's causing her to think that,
Or
fix
is there
that.
something that somebody else is doing that's causing you to think that?
Yeah, if there are messages from some of your clients that are not right, then again, even though that's not you saying it, it doesn't say anything about that in here. But if that's the case, you need to either A, say, hey, I can't work with you anymore. That's what I would do. Say, you know what, I don't think we're a good fit. Or B, at least have the conversation that I'm happily married. I'm not interested in that. I'm here to clean your car, period. That's it. But again, I don't think that's even what's going on from the sounds of it, because if he had something like that, I think he probably would have mentioned it, don't you think?
You would think.
You think
but
so?
A lot of guys honestly don't think they're doing anything
We're
wrong.
oblivious. We're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
If you have got a little
She's
bit...
clearly feeling insecure about something.
Yeah, there's something going on. And like I said, fix that, because you're thinking, a lock screen's going to fix it. No, I guess you didn't think that. Your friend thought that.
Yeah, that's just gonna
not
make
going to
things
fix
worse.
it. That's like taking gasoline and dumping it on the fire. Do not do that. It's a bad idea. But find out why she's concerned and fix that, and I think everybody's going to be a whole lot happier. Do you have advice for Detail Guy? You can submit that on our Facebook page. And if you've got a question, you can send it there as well. And we always keep it anonymous. You can find that at facebook.com/JohnandHeidiShow.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Playing the accordion was once required for teachers in North Korea. The most popular instrument in North Korea is the accordion, so much so that teachers used to require you to play that.
Really?
You had to have that as a certification to become a teacher.
Isn't that
because
interesting?
it's portable in a way that a grand piano is not. It's thought of as a people's instrument and could be taken outside and played for laborers in the fields. So everybody had to learn to play the accordion. At least that's what it says, accordion, to this story.
Wow.
I'm sorry. That is
And you should be.
today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline England. 2 intruders scaled the wall at the Queen of England's Windsor Castle, her Windsor estate, last Saturday before being caught by security. So it is good in other news to see Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in the news again, though. It wasn't really them. But I can't even imagine. Did you think you were going to get in?
You know, I'm amazed at even at the White House, the number of people that try this
don't
sort of
understand
thing.
that.
It's not
It
going to end
doesn't.
well.
It doesn't work out, and you're lucky it didn't get shot. So
Yes.
don't do
Well,
that. It's a bad
Not in
idea.
England.
Well, I'm just saying, it's anywhere. It's a bad idea. That is a news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Oh, man, I should have had this the other day. Because the other day it was May the 4th. It was
Right.
Star Wars
Star Wars Day.
And this happened. I had this story sitting here. I just didn't know this was even here. Have you seen this, Wookiee? Police in New Orleans say a person in a Chewbacca costume stabbed somebody during a fight in the city's
my.
French quarters. Police released a photo of their suspect. It was just...
It was Chewbacca.
Yeah, Star Wars character Chewbacca holding a red lightsaber in the hopes of identifying him. How is that going to help?
Yeah.
We know what Chewbacca looks like. A street performer believed to be a man in his 20s knifed a victim during an argument around 8:50 on Saturday.
Yikes.
The head of the costume came off during a squabble, witnesses told police. A photo of the suspect showed him with the Chewbacca head still on, though. The condition of the victim was not immediately released. So what in the world is going on there? That seems like a lot, isn't it?
Chewbacca's supposed to be friendly.
He's a very friendly guy. But I guess New Orleans is not a good place to go if you don't want to get stabbed. So
No, it is definitely not.
Heidi actually knows someone. How many times was he stabbed?
34 times.
34 times. Heidi felt bad. She was the travel agent that booked his trip there. And
You wanted to go there. It's not like I said, hey, I recommend that you
should go.
here.
No, anyway, that was a long, long time ago in a land far, far away. Seems like a little Star Wars thing. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh brought to you by RadioSavings.com. In China, the airline there canceled a flight after a male passenger threw a handful of coins into the engine of the airplane
Whoa.
for good luck.
Oh.
In a
That is
statement,
not good luck.
airline said airport staffers noticed coins on the floor under the engine in an
my
inspection before
gosh.
takeoff. The man, identified by his surname Wang in the Post, admitted that, yeah, I threw some coins toward the plane. I did that for good luck. He was arrested, and they were able to recover all 6 coins, which the man had wrapped in a red paper for luck. Airline decided, you know what, we're going to cancel this, just to make sure everybody's okay. 150 passengers escorted off the flight. It was delayed until the next day.
That could have been
Yeah.
so bad.
Over the past few years, numerous superstitious citizens have been arrested and charged in China for doing exactly this,
Wow.
throwing coins at a plane for good luck, which, by the way, is not good luck. Just so you know, it's a pretty good chance you're not going to get to go anywhere. So don't do that. Even if it's a chocolate coin. I mean, just don't do that.
Throwing anything in an
anything
engine
is a bad,
such a bad idea.
That's why it is today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Heidi, tell me, Silver Spring, Riverside, Rhode Island. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
I'm going to say that's a golf course.
And Silver Spring is... A golf
It's
course!
a golf course!
Yay! I actually got to do a golf clap.
Yes, you did.
That's the first time in a long time.
It's been a while.
Am I doing it right? This has been a while.
I think you are.
All right. Yeah, that's how we play. Heidi has not done well lately, but
I haven't.
I'm thinking you might be on a roll. That is how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. And I just love this story here. This, I think, is a pretty darn cool story. A California woman has fostered 81 infants over the last 34 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is really, really cool. Linda Owens is her name. She says it's a challenging job, but it's very rewarding. She's 78 years old, retired department manager at a grocery store, and she fosters babies as a single parent. And it says, this is what God handed me to do as a gift. She said, I've loved taking care of babies since childhood. And she says, I also want you to know I remember each and every one of them. So that is really cool. There's a video if you want to get choked up, just click on there and watch that because that'll do the trick. It's pretty cool. And she seems like a neat lady.
That takes a very special person.
Oh, absolutely. She's 78. Over the last 34 years, she has cared for 81 infants. Now, these are babies.
Right.
So the sad thing is, even though she remembers all of them, most of them
going to most
probably
likely
don't remember her at all, other than, if they ever get a chance to meet her when they're older, maybe. But again, what a wonderful thing to do, and I just think that's really, really cool. And again, I watched the video on here. It's just a touching video if you're into that kind of thing. Also, want to remind you, earlier in the program, we do this thing called Dear John Letters. If you missed it, or if you'd like to chime in, we've got the Dear John letter posted. You can also chime in with your advice, all of that on our Facebook page. And I know it's unfair. There's some people that are not on Facebook. So if you would like to submit a Dear John letter and you're not on Facebook, you can do that through our website as well. We always tell you to do it on our Facebook page, but you can still send it this other way. You can do that at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Thursday.